Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the FT Studios for the latest in PWM's expert series of video recordings with industry leaders. Today's programme, made in partnership with BNP Paribas Investment Partners, focuses on social and responsible investment. In the hot seat today we have my special guest from Paris, Helena Vines Fiestas, Head of Sustainability Research at BNP Paribas Investment Partners. Good morning, Helena.
Good morning.
Firstly, we will speak with Helena about sustainable investing as an investment strategy. Helena, you worked previously for Oxfam. You've also worked for quite a radical pressure group, Global Witness. Is it your view that in order to introduce ethical, responsible, material ideas to investing, we have to bring in people, external witnesses, such as yourself, who are not mired in the politics and entrenched economics of the investment industry, because you can bring in a fresher, a cleaner and uncorrupted perspective?
I did start at Global Witness. When I finished my studies, I studied at Global Witness, and at the time I was working on the impact of oil in development, and we were running a campaign that then later on became very famous because it was published What You Pay. Well, that campaign is the base of what today is Section 1502 and Section 1504 of the Dodd-Frank Act, which is on the pipeline of the European Union, hopefully coming into a new directive. What I'm trying to say by that is saying that what a lot of these NGOs, like Oxfam and Global Witness have done is pre-visioned what later on will be fully integrated in business as usual by companies. At the very last time, my last 3 years at Oxfam, I worked on a project with institutional investors called Better Returns on a Better World, which was looking at how investors could be a force for good and a force for development. And this is exactly what I'm trying to do at BNP Paribas, which is, using our investments to not only have a good impact in terms of society and the planet, but also, because I fully believe, trying to manage the environmental social risk associated with those investments.
So from what you're saying there, Helena, it sounds as if you're not looking to create a separate asset class of social and responsible investment and say, let's put all our SRI assets in that bucket, but you're really trying to change the way that investing is actually conducted with a ethical, socially responsible approach to managing all assets, not just a portion of them. Is that really practical to achieve this?
What we're trying to do is double. It's a win-win situation. Let me explain it. On one hand, it is by actually analyzing those environmental and social aspects that have a material impact on investments and companies. What we're doing is managing the risk of in the future for those companies. So what we're doing is protecting the value of our clients' investments. As a result, and that's the good news, is that it has a positive social and environmental impact in society or the planet. Just let me give you a very quick example.
Yes,
If you do think that 1/3 natural resources in the world have been depleted over the past decades, and that if we continue at the current level of depletion, by 2050 we would need 2.5 Earths, planets, in order to sustain today's economic growth. So if we continue like this, we're basically destroying our very source of wealth. So the only way to maintain sustained economic growth and therefore to protect the value of today's investments is by becoming much, much more efficient in the way we use natural resources. Natural resources productivity needs to increase tremendously, and the only way to do so is by investing in the technology, services and products that will help us achieve those efficient levels, and by investing in those companies who are actually achieving the higher levels of efficiency when they use natural resources.
So protecting the environment creates wealth?
Absolutely. The key question is on the timings. It might be, maybe you do need to make an investment today in order to benefit, to get the benefits in the future. So yes, in terms of short-termism, does not help sustainable and responsible investment. But in terms of the medium and longer term, there's absolutely no question. Social and responsible investment, it is simply the investment of the future.